So, doing another video, and this is also a tier list, and this is about ranking all of the vent towers in Tower Defense Simulator. There are a lot, actually, kind of surprising, because I thought there were many, but there's actually a lot now. I own all of these except for Swarmer, because I just got my Architect Technician yesterday. But, so yeah. So Swarmer, I kind of don't really know how to rank it, but I'll rank it like normally. Today is New Year's, or New Year's Eve actually. Right now for me it's 12 p.m. my time, so I might make a video saying Happy New Year, but I don't know if I'll be awake at the time. Like, well, I'll be awake, but I mean, like, I don't know if I'll be like in the mood to do it. So yeah, I should start this already. Executioner. What he does is that he is a melee tower, but he has range, like lots of range, and he throws his axe and it deals AoE. It's really good for crowds, but for single hard DPS, it's like okay. I'll put in a high A tier, I'd say. Hello Punk has a limit of 12. She, I think it's a she, has only 3 levels, pretty cheap, good solid sub DPS, good crowd control, flying detection, pretty good of a tower. I'll put it in like a B tier, it's pretty good. Harvester, I don't know what gender this is, I'm just hey girl, 'cause I'll say girl. Um, she has a crossbow and she can shoot with it, and also she has an ability that can cause thorns that deal AoE damage and also slow down enemies by a little bit. It's really good of a tower, honestly, it's like S tier, good for crowds, and good sub DPS. Archer, he has a bow and just shoots and it can deal pierce damage. Really good on certain maps that have pierce, like like a long straight line like Tropical Isles or Dead Ahead. But it's not very good. I probably put it in a B tier above Hollow Punk though. I have Elementist. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, I'm gonna say it's a guy. He's actually pretty good with tower. If you put it on fire instead on random, he can do tons of damage. I use it in hardcore, it's actually pretty OP. That's because it's hidden detection pretty early. Honestly, definitely S2 tower. I probably put it above Harvester. I have Elf Camp. Haha, I'm biased because I love Elf Camp. It's my favorite event tower in the game. I love using it. It's just like so fun. Elf Camp does this spawns in little elves that attack. No shit. But at max level, it's actually pretty good. It has a ripped elf that deals a massive AoE damage with a massive snowball. It has little gunner elves that deal burst damage, that's pretty good DPS and hidden detection. It has these little guardian elves that just kind of like run and swing at at the enemies with their sword. And then we have the gift bomber elves, where they just like fly from the sky and bomb with bombs. Honestly, I like using it a lot. It's really fun, but it's not very good DPS. I probably put it very low S tier. Like a very low S tier. I'm Gladiator. This used to be this is the first event tower in the game. I have it. It's actually really good for speedrunning, but generally kind of got nerfed like a lot. Because also whenever you use the ability, it like takes a couple seconds for it to actually like, attack. So I give it definitely an S tier, but the thing is, it kind of got like nerfed a lot. But I'd still put an S tier above Elf Camp though. I only have Slasher. Slasher used to be OP, now then it got shit, and then it got actually pretty good again. Pretty much what he does is he just slashes with a knife, and it can deal blood damage, which like I think it just damages people, damages enemies over time. Actually, pretty solid, but generally gets overclassed by Gladiator and just other DPS towers. Now Jester. Jester can throw bombs, and you can choose a bomb between poison, fire, ice, and confusion. Fire it burns enemies. Ice slows down enemies. Poison deals like an AoE kind of damage and also lowers defense. And then confusion makes enemy turn around for a couple seconds. Really good. I use it in solo hardcore. No one knows how to use it correctly. Like all my friends think that if you put ice on confusion, it'll make it a lot worse, but really, Ice and Confusion are like OP. But kind of got nerfed now because they can't like push up bosses, but it's still really good at the tower. I have Frostbuster. Frostbuster used to be like an okay tower, and then it went to be really good. Pretty much what he does is he has a frost gun and he shoots it and it deals pierce damage. He's actually pretty fast, honestly really good, and also freezes enemies. Definitely an S tier tower. Best freeze tower, but definitely not best DPS tower. How do I put it like here? Really fun to use too. Necromancer, honestly, I'm putting it in a B tier. It's still a good tower. Like, generally, actually, I'm putting Halifunk lower. I don't think it's actually really good of a tower. But the thing is that it gets outclassed for like Accelerator and Ranger. Actually, now I'm putting it there. Because basically what it does is that it attacks with a pierce thing that most time always misses. And then it can summon Graves, which use an ability, and then that can summon skeletons. At max level it can summon Executioner Skeleton, Hollow Guard, I think, and these little knight skeletons. Pretty good at max level, but other than that, it's absolute shit. I have Commando. Commando used to be actually pretty OP. I remember playing with it when I first got it. And then it became dog shit, and then it became actually really good now. What Commando does is he shoots in bursts and has to like reload a couple of shots, but also has an ability called Jericho Missiles level 3, where you can just like at a certain range you can just like hit any enemy. Honestly pretty good of a tower, but no hidden detection sadly. I don't know if it does, but honestly A tier, pretty good DPS and stuff. I'll actually put it above Slash. I have Stormer. This is the only one tower I don't have, or the only one tower I never used, but pretty much he throws a beehive and it just like damages like tick damage with bees. Honestly, it's be really OP, but now I don't know how it got nerfed. Probably put it in A tier right here. Still pretty good. I have Cryomancer. Cryomancer, what she does is she will shoot with a freeze, like pretty much basically like Pyromancer, except it's freeze. She has to reload a couple of shots, but that's really good. She slows down enemies a lot. Good for hardcore, but things that no hidden tech and style. So I'll probably put it really high A tier though. Actually, it might be S tier, but like really low, like probably above Jester. Now we have Sledger. Sledger, when it first came out, I loved it. It's so fun to use, and then it came dog shit. Now it's actually pretty fun to use. Pretty much what he does is he just like hits with a sledgehammer, and it can slow down enemies. Really good for like fast enemies. Probably put it in an S tier, like right here. All I have actually no, I'm moving these. I'm gonna move some of these guys down. Just cause I don't want to seem biased or whatever, but so yeah. Now we have Snowball. So wait. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. I'm just saying it's a girl. It's like a girl. But what she does is she throws a snowball. Terrible DPS, but max level she shoots like a cannon that deals 7.5 DPS and slows down enemies. Pretty decent, but just not like that good. How Toxic Gunner? Toxic Gunner is actually really good at a tower when it first came out, and then it became dog shit and actually okay. Pretty much what he does is he shoots a burst like toxic gun that slows down enemies and also I think lowers defense as well. And max level is a full-on automated minigun. Pretty good. Definitely put it in a B tier, I'd say. It's still really good with tower, but it's not as good as it used to be. I have Firework Technician, the newest tower in the game. I use it once and I don't really like it very much. It's just like okay, but pretty much what he does is he shoots a firework, no shit, and every wave you can give every tower, every detection for a couple of seconds, and also can have a chance to have them shoot a firework if you use small amount of DPS. So I think actually pretty good. I probably put it in S tier, but the thing I hate about it is sometimes it's glitched and you don't see the animation for the thing. But it's definitely S tier. I'll be like here. Actually maybe here. Yeah, I'll be here because I see the best event tower, but it's not really fun to use. I can definitely see a ton of solo hardcore strategies with this like this tower. So yeah, this is my finished tier list. Probably get tons of hate for this, but I don't really care. Peace.